Oh my, I'm late. I'm hardly ever late. I was messing around with the dog and then my eyes were burning, so I had to put drops in my eyes. Anyway, I'm here now. Yeah, that picture is of my purple coneflowers up there. I love those flowers. Anyway, come here, Penny. Come here. Come here, girl. Hi. Come here. She's been good, except I'm trapped in the house because she has such separation anxiety that I'm afraid to leave the house. I mean, she has a fit even when I go out to the chicken coop. And she can see me almost the full time I'm going out there. So I don't know. I keep leaving and coming back, but I'm going to have to actually get in the car and leave, go up the block and then come back, keep doing that. She is going in her wire crate now with no problem. She doesn't do it when I tell her to, but she goes in there on her own and goes in and takes a nap. I haven't shut the door yet. That's another thing I've got to do. So I'm afraid that my haircut appointment, which is Tuesday, I'm not going to be able to go to that because she's not going to be all better by then. So I'm afraid to leave her by herself for very long. I don't want her to hurt herself. She's really upset when I go out of the house. So anyway, and my dog sitter, or my girl that walks my dogs, is laid up because she had surgery on her foot. So nothing is happening at the right time. Anyway, I sold some things. I forgot to count them. I don't think there are quite as many as last week, but it's not bad. I think it's over 20. So, and 2 Poshmark sales, mostly eBay, but then 2 Poshmark sales. So I will share my screen. Oh, Bumblebee. Yeah, I should be getting Bumblebee's box shortly, maybe tomorrow or the next day. And then I will come on again and do a box opening. So, yeah, I look forward to that. Also, I finally got to order from ThreadUp. Nothing's ever available. But finally, I went on there at the right time that there was a men's box available. So I bought it, and I will be getting a men's box from ThreadUp. I think it's 10 pounds. For like $59. That's including shipping. So about $60 for 10 pounds of clothing from ThreadUp. It's always a mystery box. I never know what I'm going to get. So that'll be fun. I haven't gotten one in quite a while. So I don't know when it'll come. Sometimes they come in a few days and sometimes it takes a couple weeks. So I'm always out of inventory. I did get a bag from Michelle when she came out here to pick up things that I had for her. She brought me a bag, but it wasn't a very good one. It was mostly nightgowns, and they weren't anything they weren't anything really good. Michelle has been opening bags with Browns, Cleveland Browns sweatshirts and t-shirts in, and hats, and some Indians things. So she's really excited about that. She is liking eBay a lot, so I like that. Michelle, I don't think she will come over to do that. It's over a half-hour ride for her to come out. That means half hour here, half hour back. That's an hour. She has her photography to edit that she's done. She has a wedding coming up. She has to go to the barn every day because her horse started to get laminitis in his front feet. And she's hysterical about that. And she's doing eBay. So I think the only thing that got her out to pick up her things the other day was that I had the new doggie and she wanted to meet Penny. So I don't expect to see her again for a while. So I'm going to share my screen and show you what I sold, because there's a Browns game starting at 4:25. So in a little bit, but after I'm done with this, I have a Browns game to watch. Laminitis is a problem with their hooves. It can be very serious if you don't catch it early. It's usually from too much sugar. And the problem is the barn started to feed second cutting hay, which has a lot of sugar. And because of all the rain we've had, the grass has kept growing. And we haven't had any sort of that drought grass in the summer that the horses can eat without any problem. When the grass is fresh and green, it has a lot of sugar in it. So he's getting way too much sugar, and that's what can cause laminitis. It's a problem in the hooves, and no hoof, no horse. It can be fatal. It goes right in the founder. So hopefully they caught it early. She's had the vet out there already. Hi, Sue. Yeah, I'm just about to start showing what I sold. There is Penny playing right there. She has my cat. Poor Maddie. Poor Maddie has retreated to the basement and won't come out of the basement. I have to keep that door shut because he goes up and down the cellar steps no problem. Unlike Dexter. Dexter wouldn't go up and down those steps, but yeah. So Penny wants to get down there and eat the cat food. So I have to keep it closed and keep his poor Maddie's food down there. And she hasn't been upstairs in 2 days. I keep going down to visit her, but no. All right, I'm going to share my screen here. First, I have to move my screen up so I can see it. I need to go to the eye doctor. My vision is getting worse and worse. Okay, the first item is this pair of Banana Republic women's denim jeans. They're actually capris. They're stretch, destroyed flat back pockets and in a size 8. And they sold for a best offer of $17 I took. So I wouldn't really buy Banana Republic anymore. As far as jeans go, it's not one of my jeans that sell real well, especially in capris. So I took that best offer. Here is I say Bonibos, but everybody pronounces it Bonibos, so I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyway, slim leg jeans. These are men's, 31 waist, 28 length. And I just learned from Chris in Tech and Sports that on your title, you should just put the waist size, because when you put the 31/28, eBay does not recognize that. I don't know. So they must have just searched for the Bonibos jeans. But they sold anyway, and they sold for a best offer of $24 I took. The next thing is, this was mine for one of my cameras, one of my video cameras. This is a Canon. This is a factory original. I don't think I ever used this at all for the camcorder. It's a remote control. Yes, the ZR90. That's the camera I had. It sold for $9.95, and that went for $4.50 shipping. Oh, I forgot to tell you where all these things went. That went to California. The Bonibos jeans, or whatever, however you pronounce it. The Bonibos jeans went to California. The Banana Republic jeans or capris went to Lancaster, Ohio. And this Canon remote control went to Columbus, Ohio. Okay, there, I'm caught up now. The next thing is an Ariat shirt. I just got this recently. I believe I bought this one. I always pick up Ariat. It has pearl snaps buttons, pearl snaps on it. And it's an extra, extra large. And that sold for $22.94, and that was the sale price that was on it. And it went to Prineville, Oregon. The next thing, I believe, was in a box from Bumblebee. Ralph Lauren women's capri pants in a 20 women's. It's a plus size in this pink window pane pattern. And that sold for a best offer of $18. And that went to, oh, this went out of the country. This went on the global shipping program. So I'm not sure where, I didn't look up where this went to. But it went out of the country. The next item I've had for quite a while. You can tell by the background. This is by Habit. It's a short sleeve vented fishing shirt, men's, in a large. And there's a little tag on it. It's vented in the back, like the Columbia shirts are. And this sold for $16.50, best offer I took for that. I've had this for quite a while, and I didn't really have any interest in it, or nobody showed any interest in, so I sold it. Here's my little elephant. I just got this elephant recently. This was a Kohl's Care one. I always buy little elephants. It was a little bigger. It's not a tiny like a Beanie Baby. This is a bigger one. This is like 12 inches long. So this went for $12.74, the price it was on it, the sale price. And this went to Anoka, Minnesota. Gander Mountain. This is a good brand. Gander Mountain, I try to find buy everything I can find. Mostly the hiking pants do really well. So if you see any kind of hiking pants, especially these kind, these are convertible. As you can see down here by the zipper, or by the knee, there's a zipper under that flap right there. And these can be converted to Bermuda shorts. They're a size, these are a women's size 8 in this beige color. And they sold for $22.94, and that was the sale price. Next thing I've had forever, and this is a collegiate t-shirt from Alabama. I don't even remember having this. I don't remember buying it. I don't remember anything about it. However, here it is. And it sold for $14.77. I sent out an offer to watchers. One time it got a watcher, and I sent out an offer. The next thing, now here's a Burberry's men's sport coat, wool sport coat in a 43 regular. When I bought this, I was so excited to find a Burberry's, and it just sat and sat with no interest at all. It finally sold on sale for $25.50. I expect to get around $100 for this. This is why I'm selling out all my sport coats. You know, they haven't sold, and they only sell when I have this mark them down like 4 times. This went to Mount Airy. Mount Airy, what is this? I'm having a blank. MD, Maryland, probably, right? Mount Airy, Maryland. Now there's a Mount Airy in North Carolina or South Carolina also. So this is in Maryland. Oh well, this went for $25.50. That was the sale price. And off it went. Now here's another elephant thing. This is I just got these. These are these lounge pants. Really harem type pants. They have elastic on the bottom there in the hem. They have pockets, side pockets with elephants on them. And actually there the pockets are. Actually the brand is the elephant pants. Save the elephants. Save the elephants and feel damn good. That's what it says. Well, I sell most elephant things that I put on here, whether it be plush or the shirts or whatever. I'm selling elephant things, so I love to buy elephant things, so it works out really good. And these elephant pants went out of the country. I don't know where they went, but they went GSP, and they sold for $16.99, which was the sale price. So there you go. I sold this little pair of real short shorts. These are just rayon, real comfy, loose shorts in a size large with this crocheted hem at the bottom. This pretty pattern. Just cool little shorts. And they were by Breeze. The Breeze Ever, I think this says. Yes, Breeze Ever. I never heard of the brand, but I sort of just picked them up because they were cute little shorts. The next thing, I just got this. This is that Scott Barber wool and cashmere Cardigan men's sweater. It had a problem here at the bottom. It had a couple chipped buttons. Down there, but that didn't keep anybody. It wasn't bad. I wouldn't have bothered me. So somebody bought it pretty soon after I put it on, and they bought it for a best offer of $20, which I took. And that went to Wilmar, Minnesota. So it's cold in Minnesota. So they have a sweater. Here's something I've had forever. You can tell because I took this on my floor. This is a J. Crew #2 pencil skirt, and it was sort of embroidered, eyelet embroidered. It was this navy blue. I really thought this was such a cute skirt, but it did take forever to sell because I suppose people weren't buying skirts during the whole pandemic thing. So there you go. It finally sold, and it sold for $20, best offer. And it went to Brooklyn, New York. Well, that was dumb of me. Okay, here is a Ralph Lauren shirt in extra large, and this is sort of a black and white check or it's not gingham, check. It has a black pony. It's a button-down shirt, really nice looking shirt, and this sold for a $20 best offer, and this went to Charlotte, North Carolina. Talbots. This is a Poshmark sale. This is a Talbot's cardigan. It was a real nubby, this doesn't have the magnifying thing. It's a real nubby knit. And I don't know if I showed the knit or not. I don't know. Anyway, take it from me. It was real nubby knit. This was a size large. Had 5 buttons on it. Cardigan. It went for $24, and out of that $24, I made $19.20 on that Poshmark sale. Here's Daisy Fuentes. I've had this one for a while too. This is a sweater vest, sort of with, it does have these cap sleeves or these dolman short sleeves, if you want to call them that. By Daisy Fuentes in a large, this taupe color. And it's sold for $10 best offer I took, because I have had that a while. Here's a Madewell linen oversized top, notch V-neck in a size medium. This was, did I say linen? Yeah, and had sort of short cap sleeves, or like dolman sleeves on it. And that sold, I sent out an offer for $19.77 on that, and somebody accepted it and bought it for that. And it went to Corpus Christi, Texas, and there's my Texas sale. Athleta, this is a knit top I've had for a while, orange and white stripes. And this went for a best offer of $18, and it went to Columbus, Ohio. The next thing is another Poshmark sale. This is a pair of men's Puma Enzo weave red and black fabric running shoe. And I think these were, oh no, these were size 9.5. I thought these looked so long to me when I took them out. I thought they were bigger size, but no, 9.5. That's a sort of a normal, even small size for a man, I guess. They sold for $45, which was a really nice sale this week for me. And out of that, I made $36 on those. The next thing is this little Beanie Baby. This is the Beanie Baby that's a phone holder. The phone sits on that like shelf where her feet are and leans up against her. They came out with that, and I don't know, I don't remember the year, but it was called a Peekaboo Kitty, and its name was Molly. Her little name was Molly, and that's the name of the person that bought it. Her name was Molly. So anyway, it went to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Maybe because her name was Molly. The next thing I just sold yesterday, this is this Moto sweater coat. This was a beautiful sweater, long sweater, really soft, nice looking sweater coat. And these are snaps. These 3, they're not buttons, they're snaps. It snaps together in this sort of a gold beige color. And that sold for $29.32, the regular sale price that was on it. And it went to Lynn, Massachusetts. And the last thing is Ralph Lauren. This is a woman's, even though it's buttoned like a men's. I did all kinds of research about Ralph Lauren shirts. Women's shirts in that brand can button like a men's shirt. This is a size 14, so it's obviously a women's shirt. These classic button-down shirts, and there's lots of models and things that model these shirts, women's shirts in Ralph Lauren, if you look them up. This had a multicolored pony on it, and it went for $14 best offer that I accepted. and that went to Wichita Falls, Texas. So those are the sales that I had this past week. And I have 2 more things that are going out tomorrow that I have to pack up when they pay. They haven't paid for them yet, so I'm waiting for them to pay. So let me get back here. Okay, here I am. Now let's see what Bumblebee had to say. Yeah, the pink capris. I knew they were from you. And the Habitat. Oh, that was from you too. Okay. The Alabama tea. Oh, that's why I don't remember buying it. Yeah. The crocheted pants were from you too, or the shorts? You think? Okay. I thought I remembered buying them, but I could have bought another pair, with crochet on. Yes, the shorts were in the colorful, bright summer fun box. You had a lot of quick flips. Yeah, this was a quick flip from your pretty. Oh, that was from the pretty preppy box. Okay. Yes. So I will be getting Bumblebee's box in the next couple of days, I'm sure. And I will be back on to do a box opening, which is my favorite thing to do. And then I will have, like I said, a thread up box in a men's box coming. It's been a long time since I've had one of those. So I'm going to, I think maybe if I go on, as soon as I wake up in the morning and look every morning to see if if they've made more available, maybe that's what you have to do to get, those bigger boxes or the women's assorted boxes or whatever. I don't want to buy the purses and I don't want to buy the good shoes. So you only get a few in each of those boxes, and I'd rather just stick with what I sell mostly. So that is, I'm frozen. Am I still frozen? I don't think I must be. All my pets are girls. At the moment, yeah. I've only had in my whole life 2 girl dogs? Spirit. Yeah, I think 2 girl dogs, Spirit and now Penny. I've always had male dogs. And most of the time male cats. But right now, I have 2 females. Maybe that's why they don't get along. Who knows? I'm fixed now. Mr. Pesto's here. The best time to purchase thread-up boxes are on Wednesdays and Thursdays. They launch the boxes on. Thank you so much. I didn't know that. I will certainly write that down so I know it. Thread up. Wednesdays and Thursdays. I will certainly look at those days. Right. Thank you. See, I can't. Yeah, my box is on its way. I see. Rippy was a boy. Rippy was a boy dog. Wasn't he? Was Rippy a boy? I think so. Did I have a dog that had puppies? I had puppies, but I forget I forget about what dog that was. I thought Rippy. No, it wasn't. Was it? I don't remember. Oh, she's the one that had the puppies? Well, damn. Then I guess she was a girl. Michelle would know too. You two would know. I completely forgot about that. I forgot. I remember all the puppies in my lower bathroom in the other house, in my house when I was married before. Yeah, I remember those days, but I don't remember it was Rippy. I don't know what dog I thought it was, but back when you were at Mount Sinai, oh my, that was a long time ago. Wow. Yeah, always had, it's funny that Carl, that was my first husband. Carl had been in the Army. He was a paratrooper. Okay, when we were engaged, he bought me a puppy. It was Rippy. We named her Ripcord. I guess it was a her. Named her Ripcord because he was a paratrooper. We called her Rippy. Geez, I just remember it as a boy, but yeah, was in my first house for sure. So we must have had Rippy in the house. See, I don't remember having a dog in that first house either. On Finer Drive in Cleveland. I don't remember having a dog in that house. I just remember having a dog in the house on Arrow Lane. Huh. I don't remember much. And that's not from old age. That's from, my sister thinks it was a head injury I got. So I don't know. Who knows? All I know is I don't hardly remember my kids' childhood, except when somebody reminds me. Then I'll remember little parts of it. But I can't spout out and tell you about things like my sister can. Oh, well. I'm going to close for now and go watch the Browns football game, opening game. And I will, I think it's against Kansas City, but I'm not even sure about that. I think so. Yesterday, I sat in front of the TV on CNN and watched the whole thing about 9/11. When they first put the whole video on in the very beginning of the day when it happened, I just sat and cried because I remember that so vividly, as everybody does. My sister and I were on the phone about it because her son was working right down there in the financial district. Not in that building, thank God. But almost across the streets about from it. So I have to say though that I really liked hearing from President Bush. He was at Shanksville where that Flight 93 went down, and his speech I thought was really, really good. And that's the America that I remember too, back then after 9/11, even before 9/11. It's not the America now. And it made so much sense to me, his speech. I think it was the best one of the day. So with that, I'll leave you and I'll be on in a day or two with a box opening. So, bye.